Honey Bubba. A cross-cultural term created to help address others, initially created as a small compliment, but became viral to great proportions. It's more than just a word, it's a lifestyle. And side note, this term was originally made by my friend Nikki, but was spread around university by me, the legendary captain. And that's the video, that's what Honey Bubba means. Yeah, I'm just BSing you. Now let me actually start. Alright, so here I actually am, with a new video essay. This time on the iconic term, Honey Bubba. In this video, I'll go over how it came to existence, theories on how it grew to home, Towson, and Baltimore, and probably will stick around forever. And why not only stuck, but it's such a dang good term. Anyways, here's the supposed origin from my point of view. So here's how it started. So pre-COVID, like May 2019, I was being just a guy, just chill with my bros in the Carol community, and I started hanging out with my boy Nikki. Yeah, get ready to hear this guy a bit. There's a reason why he's on the thumbnail. Thrice. Anyways, one day, Nikki decides to walk up to me and say, "Hey, how's my Honey Bubba doing?" That threw me the heck off. Before I had time to process whatever the heck this Honey Bubba term was, I decided to just move on, thinking it was just some random ass gibberish that was like a one-time thing. In which, for that summer, it was true pretty much. It didn't come up until the very end, where Nikki, when I was dropping him off after hanging out for our twin friend's house, he said, "Thank you, Honey Bubba." That's when it hit me. I realized I wasn't mishearing that shit. So the next day, I told some of my bros what Nikki told me. They thought I was being crazy, which, yes, absolutely, I was. Anyone who knows me knows I'm crazy, but that's not the point. And the thing about Nikki is, he's a massive troll, so he can easily BS his way out of everything, and he did. Late 2019, things changed. Turns out, he started or was calling other people Honey Bubba. So upon that, we realized, you know, that's just something Nikki says. So 2020, we all know what happened. That dang virus called COVID hit, and we were all quarantined. And during that time, my core Honey Bubbas kind of remained the same as a call for now. As you learn later on, the Honey Bubbas in my life, like the main one to get screen time, changed all the freaking time. Anyways, so we discorded a lot, and we decided, you know, let's make Honey Bubba our secret friend group term. We couldn't do much during that time, and since I couldn't really meet new people during the time, and believe it or not, I never once posted the term on social media. Yeah, do that all the time now. Anyways, it really was exclusive to us lost guys, quote unquote. Dare I say, thinking about my iceberg video, if I made it then, it would have been on a lower level, like, you know, Toe Town level, but ho 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 ho! Things have changed. But before we enter 2021, because Nikki was one of us, we decided to interrogate Nikki and ask him, what does Honey Bubba mean? Nikki, being a god-tier troll, kept cleverly changing subject so masterfully, so the rest of us kind of agree, you know, Honey Bubba is like the Krabby Patty secret formula, and we'll never know what it truly means. But secret terms can never truly remain exclusive. Enter Towson. Ooh, yes. So the spreading begins. So once May 2021 arrives, things finally open up again, more and more, and thank God, because I started seeing the Lost Guys a lot more in person. We still always did it in person here and there, but now more frequently, not just through Discord. Every night a few more people from like my scout days or cross-country days. And I guess we were all socially a little messed up due to COVID, that some of our vocabs got distorted, and my vocab was already kind of distorted, but anyways. Summer 2021. I made the last minute decision to continue my education at Towson University, and so when I moved in that fall, I made some friends, and one random Thirsty Thursday, I had a lot of pink lemonade, and decided to tell one of my friends, "Hey, you're a good Honey Bubba," and she was understandably trying to process what the heck that meant. So first semester at Towson, it went as a phrase that was vaguely known, but I didn't know. I talked to people at Towson, but I wasn't involved in many group things. But spring 2022, however, that term really got spread, because, well, I got more involved. Some Towson clubs and groups, whether it be me casually meeting some people in frats or sororities, joining Delta Chi, and joining Surf Club. Well, it really escalated a lot of it. People casually were asking me what it means, but the thing was, I couldn't answer, because not even the legendary captain knows what Honey Bubba meant. Then I had the surf trip, just vibing on the beach, around the campfire. I tried to come up with the best explanation, Honey Bubba, but hey, that semester, Honey Bubba became a random term associated with me at Towson. But the next school year is where it really escalates. Yes, the 2022-2023 school year. Oh my gosh, yes. So fall 2022, I met this interesting Honey Bubba, who, let's just call him Maris, who is an interesting person like Nikki. There could be a whole ass video essay about that guy, but anyways, we're not talking about Maris video essay, we're talking about the Honey Bubba video essay. So anyways, we bonded via our rivalry in some classes that semester, and he mentioned how, like, me and Nikki need to embrace that term, like, as, like, just embrace it as it defines our wacky ass BS, according to that guy with a smirk like that. I can't say no. So, anyways, I embraced Honey Bubba, and there's one reason that really also helped with that was, well, Nikki decided to start his grad school at Towson, so people actually got to meet the Nikki in the flesh at Towson, and so now people know the source of it. He wasn't just this interesting guy on my social media posts. No, there he is in the flesh. He's the Honey Bubba for the reason. And he's also, like, the greatest aura farmer ever, but that's a whole other story. I mean, we're both great aura farmers, but he's the best aura farmer. So, like, now that term became so much more casual, and oh boy, will it only escalate as we enter 2023! 2023 was such a banger year for me personally, and one big part was how smoothly the vibes were. And let's start by my birthday. I had a bad January. Good January would be a plot twist in my life. Anyways, my birthday party in February had turned for the better and then some. My birthday in February 2023 was lit, but the biggest lore advancement was some of my friends decided to bring out Honey Bubba as individual wall letters to decorate my apartment, and decided to sign my wall gathering signatures. And so every time someone visited my apartment for the first time, they would sign it. At that point, Honey Bubba became a lifestyle and helped create a lot of crossover energy. In a way, it made us all Honey Bubbas with all these crossovers. What started as a small term became a lifestyle. At that point, Mickey and Nikki decided to headcanon, well, my headcanon, the Honey Bubba Urban Dictionary, and here it is to this day. But there's more to go. I graduated Towson in December 2023, and Honey Bubba was so impactful that I had to put it on my grad cap. It had to go on my grad cap, like no other way around it. And then, okay, 2024 like started good with like my grad party and stuff. That was lit. But so this is my like short segment. But before I move on to the running club pipeline, personal reasons, I went through my running video. 2024 was it was a rough phase. But as we enter the running club pipeline, and I get to really know people. We'll see how Honey Bubba really struck with it. So this segment won't be as long because it's short, simple, and the point. But once I truly learned how to bomb the new Honey Bubbles and run clubs, this term really caught on. Especially this one run club on like my Saturdays and stuff. My god, they started using it before I even directly told them to or said it to them. I guess because I started using it casually on my social media stories and it was casually in my conversations, I guess, without realizing and such. In fact, a lot of the Honey Bubbles I really vibe with my run clubs have that same carefree, fuck it, we ball, or farming energy vibes, which is honestly the Honey Bubba lifestyle, let's be honest. In fact, some legit put Honey Bubba on stuff like the Stravas and yell, "Go Honey Bubba!" Or when we're running selfie videos like, "Oh, Honey Bubba," as it runs. Like, so engraved in our vocabs, it's insane. And mark my words, the moment I figure out my moving out situation and put the wall over in that apartment, you can bet like a lot of those good run club Honey Bubbas, they're signing the dang wall. They earned it. Like, they more than earned it. Like, they're great Honey Bubbas. Now the theory to why Honey Bubba caught on. Well, think about it. When you first heard it like me, you're probably like, what the fuck? Or what the fuck's Honey Bubba? What the heck is a Honey Bubba? It is so goofily gets stuck in your head. Like, another reason why is I think it's a good sentence enhancer. Think of the word fuck. Yeah, it has multiple definitions, and is a word you can mix in any conversation or sentence, and it still makes fucking sense. Also, Honey Bubba could be a great synonym. Like, instead of, here's my boyfriend or girlfriend, here's my Honey Bubba. Go, insert name, go Honey Bubba. How are you doing, insert name, how are you doing, Honey Bubba, like, etc, etc. Also, it has some multiple uses. Some of my favorites are, my sweet, sweet Honey Bubba. We're all Honey Bubbas. That's not the Honey Bubba way. You just honeyed your last Bubba. And whatever's on this Valentine's card. Yeah, Honey Bubba will always have a lasting impact in the lore. And I think its legacy was started and maintained by two goofy goobers. Like, went from just using a small group to, well, everyone. And became so well utilized of signs, greetings, puns, Valentine's cards, and so much more. At the end of the day, whether you're an old school friend, a lost guy, a rival, a surfer, a Towson Bubba, an older sibling figure, a Run Club Bubba or a few, or especially Nikki, at the end of the day, well, besides Bank CEO, because Bank CEO, he ain't a Honey Bubba, I can tell you right now. But at the end of the day, if you're a friend, or a homie, or deal with my shenanigans and BS, you're a Honey Bubba, and at the end of the day, we're all Honey Bubbas! So, I had a lot of fun with this, as you can tell. I'm excited for what's next in life. Well, that said, have a great day, Honey Bubbas.